Hello and welcome back to another La Liga video, where this time I'm talking about Matchday 25 games that were played throughout the weekend, and one Monday game as well between Girona and Atletico Madrid. First game was between Cadiz and Getafe. At some points of this match it looked like Cadiz would maybe get a win here in Portland, what would have been important win for them when Ruben Soperino scored the first goal. And they were 1-0 lead then, and they were also 2-1 lead when Ruben Alcaraz scored from penalty spot. But the reason why they didn't win is that Enes Unal, the Turkish striker who is having quite a good season, he tied the game both times from the penalty spot. And yeah, Cadiz fans really probably not happy about some of the refereeing in this match, but Cadiz and Getafe get 1 point each, and yeah, I would think Getafe will be more happier about this point, and yeah, Cadiz probably would have won the 3, but they didn't get it. Then Real Madrid, they won Espanyol 3-1. Only goal scorer for Espanyol was Joselu, and it was the first goal of the game, and it looked like maybe Real Madrid could be in trouble, but in the end the score ended up being the same as the first game that they played against Espanyol in La Liga this season. They won the game 3-1 then, also 3-1 now. Difference being Benzema didn't score twice as he did in the last game, but Vinicius Junior scored. He did score against Espanyol last time these teams faced each other in La Liga. Also, Eder Militao and Marco Asensio were the goal scorers for Real Madrid. And Real 9 points behind Barcelona, but they continue to put the pressure to Barcelona, who got the narrow win against Athletic Bilbao. And Real Madrid, I would think they could challenge for the title next week. This week, because when I'm filming this Tuesday, because of the Girona Atletico game, Real is going to play a Clásico game against Barcelona, so El Clásico awaiting. That's going to be an interesting game. I'm going to preview the game probably tomorrow or Thursday, but let me know your thoughts about that match already if you want, but I'm gonna do the preview video later. Then 1-1 game between Elche and Valladolid. Elche probably happier of these teams because, Larin, a Canadian striker, scored the first goal for Valladolid, and it looked for a long time that Valladolid would get a win here, but in the end it didn't happen because, as you can see, Moriente scored 6 minutes of added time. And Valladolid also got 2 red cards, and that's not great. I believe at least Rogue Mesa got a red card in that game. Valladolid, Elche, both teams want the points. Obviously, Elche more importantly because they are still 12 points behind the next team in the standings, 19th place, which is Almeria. So it's not looking good for them, but at least they got a point against Valladolid, who are not doing that well this season also. Then Vallecano, their struggles continue when they faced Celta Vigo, 3-0 win for Celta. Iago Aspas, 35, still continues scoring, quite impressive there, he scored twice, and also one own goal between those Aspas goals was scored by Sis. Celta Vigo, they have had some struggles earlier, about a month ago or something like that, but they have not been that consistent. But maybe this win could bring consistency to them, in that they would get to better form with this win. I don't know. Then 1-0 win for Valencia, important win for them, most definitely. I believe they are now 17th or something like that, so not in the relegation zone, but there are many teams close to points, so Valencia could drop straight back there if they don't continue getting points. They won Osasuna, who, even though they won a couple of weeks ago, they haven't had a greatest month and a half or something like that. Only goal scorer was not Patrick Kluivert but Justin Kluivert. And yeah, Valencia happy with this win. Osasuna, they need to get something going here because, well, it looks like they are safe from the relegation, but they can't just flat out lose all the games that they have remaining. So yeah, they need to get points, and they will probably finish mid-table, but that's better than where Valencia is right now. Then Mallorca and Real Sociedad faced each other. The goal scorer early third minute goal was Carlos Fernandez, a Spanish striker for Real Sociedad, but that didn't prove to be enough, and Real Sociedad's misery continues as of late because Lee Kang-in Lee, the Korean, scored to tie the game, and yeah, Mallorca will definitely be happier with this result, I would think, compared to Sociedad, who haven't won in last 4 games in La Liga, if I'm not mistaken. So, Real Sociedad, they would need to get something going because even though Betis and Villarreal both technically dropped 2 points, they are still not that far away, and Atletico Madrid is running away from them at third place right now with how they are playing, at least result-wise. Then Sevilla and Almeria faced each other. Sevilla, important win for them. They are not that far away from the relegation zone, even though they are 13th, but still not that big of a point difference. Almeria 19th would have wanted to win here, and it started good for them when Akieme scored for them at 2nd minute, so quite early. But then Lucas Ocampo scored from penalty spot, and then Eric Lamela, Argentinian, doing quite well with Sevilla this season, at least as of late. And yeah, Sevilla, important win for them, as I said, jump up to 13th place, and they are very, I would think they are very satisfied with this result. Then Villarreal and Real Betis faced each other. 5th and 6th place teams continue to stay on the same places in the standings. Borja Iglesias started the goal scoring for Real Betis, but that wasn't enough because, there were 3-1-1 games, and one of them was between Villarreal and Betis. The home team scored to tie the game. Jeremy Pino, what looked like maybe it would be an offside, but it didn't prove to be, and yeah, that was important goal for Villarreal, especially for their Champions League hopes and maybe Europa League hopes, if they are not to get to Champions League spots this season. Barcelona, they faced Athletic Club or Bilbao, 1-0 win there. Only goal scorer was Rafinha, Brazilian, looking good right now in the Barcelona colors, and earlier in this season he had some struggles. Xavi picked Dembele and others ahead of him, but Rafinha, really, he's starting to look like a at least okay signing for them. He has been scoring some goals, and I would think Xavi would need to play Rafinha, even though Dembele would come back sooner or later, but Rafinha has definitely impressed me. And Bilbao, on the other hand, or Athletic Club, they are not having the greatest time as of late. They haven't really got the best results in last 3 or 4 match days in La Liga. And 1-0 win, narrow win, but enough for Barcelona, and just get 3 points. That's the main thing, because, there are still match days left, and as I said, with Real Madrid, they have a meeting this weekend, so then Atletico Madrid, the only Monday game was against Girona away from home. They managed to win the game 1-0. Alvaro Morata, again was checked for offside. It wasn't, but Morata scored the winner here. Nice to see him getting in the score sheet, and Girona, they would need to get points here, at least one. As I said, they are mid-table, but they are not that far away from the relegation battle. So, they are higher up in the standings, but they still need to get the points. So yeah. But let me know your thoughts about these Matchday 25 games in the comments down below. What did you think about these games? Quite many low scoring games, but also there were some games that involved, some scoring at least. And yeah, hit the like and subscribe for more La Liga and football content, and have a nice day.